Hey, welcome all you DIYers today. We got a new sidewalk to put in and those beautiful stairs, and I'm going to show you guys how to get this done. So let's get started. As you can see from the video, these steps were really in need of some changing and updating. So we're going to go ahead and take a sledgehammer, get all those removed, and then we're going to take a little pickaxe here and we're going to pop up all these retaining wall blocks that they put in here for a sidewalk and get new forms put in and get ready for some concrete. Alright, we're getting some taken out. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So we got some concrete stakes here for forms. You can use wood stakes too. I just happen to have these from another project we did, and just want to nail them in, or hammer them in to the backside, and you can either use a double-headed nail, screws, whatever's going to hold this in place so that when you strike the concrete across, everything will stay where it's supposed to be. Sorry I didn't get to show you all the forming we did here, but all we did was we set up these 2x4s for the outside edges and set a level across them to make sure it was flat, and then just followed the grade of the ground around us. Alright everyone, looks like we got some stairs to get put in today. Show you real quickly, I don't have a lot of time. Unfortunately, I got a concrete truck coming and it got too dark too fast last night, so it's kind of quick view of what we got beforehand. Got a little curve down here to tie into the existing sidewalk. Got to cut those stakes off so we can screed over the top of it. But there you go, that's kind of what we got. So I will show you quickly in a little bit how we are going to put the stairs together behind me, and we'll go from there. All right, so guys, we got all the stairs all framed up here. I'll show you what we did. Because we had to go in between the two sides that were already existing, what we did is we went ahead and cut the 2x8s, because that gives us our 7¼ inch height. We got about 12 inches of tread depth, so that gives us our 4 stairs that turn out, and just since one side settled a little bit, they almost almost perfect, but we're working with probably at least 80-year-old walls that are here that we were not going to tear out. So what we did was, of course, the 2x8s cut to length, and we used some little scrap 1¼ inch board here on the side to keep them locked into the side, and then we did cut them in half to make sure that later on when we release them, it'll actually come off a little better, and then of course tied the top together. And these things aren't going anywhere. We used tap cons on the sides to hold them in. That's what these blue ones here, and we went ahead and used the 1/4 inch hexes to make sure that they kind of holds them in, and it'll be easier later on to be able to take them out, because once you get concrete slop and everything anywhere, it may be a little bit more difficult to take them off. So we should be about ready to go. Got some tools ready to go, and hopefully maybe you'll be able to see a little bit as we're pouring and pulling concrete, but we'll see how that goes when it gets a little closer. So we might have all hands on deck doing stuff, so we'll catch you guys later.
trying to watch here, we raised the bottom of the tread here to make sure we had some kind of slope coming out. So I'm trying to make sure that the edge of that trowel falls right underneath that edge that's already there. So then we don't have any slope coming back in. Hopefully it's all coming out. So. Well, I wish I could just hire you to be my video guy. Oh my god.
Probably.
Well, but Michael, you haven't even seen the video footage.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Wait till you see the footage.
What the hell were you looking at, Brandon?
Sorry, I saw a butterfly over there.
Oh, pretty.
There's this really cool caterpillar right next to you that I got 15 minutes of though.
Yeah, we don't have a big bull float here, so unfortunately we got to kind of do this by hand. All right, so after everything's starting to dry enough, this is my most difficult part of this is actually putting the brush finish on too early and making it too rough. There's a real fine time. Unfortunately, we have some sidewalk or some concrete that's in the sun, some that's not. The beginning part of this was pretty dry, so I think we should be pretty close to being able to pull a broom, and you just wanted just a light texture to it, just so it's not slick. So we'll see how this works. Coming to right beside you. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. We just want this nice, just lightly coming across. Just like that. That's all we want. Get out of your way. It's a lot of work, guys, so be prepared. It's good to have a lot of help here. Alrighty. Alright, pulling off the last one here, show you guys what this looks like. We did use a hammer on the back side of these forms as they were getting set, so we didn't have a lot of voids. We do have a little bit here to clean up a little bit, but pull this one off over here. Hopefully there's nothing behind this one. There we go. I think they turned out great. Cutting those boards in half made a big difference being able to get these pulled off of here, because if they were in one piece it would have been a pain. Absolutely. So now it'll be just a matter of cleaning this front edge off of here, and then we'll use a little bit of water. Maybe we can get a little bit of cream more to the top of that, but those actually look really good. And then we'll get a brush finish on here real quick, and we'll call this, let it set up and dry. All right, so here we go. Day 2. We got everything is all dried and ready to go. I want you guys to see here. You've seen us kind of skim coating everything here. I tell you what, these stairs turned out really nice. Of course, the trees are dropping stuff all over everything, but these turned out really good. All right, so what you can tell right here, we still have our framing and stuff on here. We're gonna get those all pulled off, and then we'll do our, we'll actually use a diamond blade. We're gonna saw cut everything so we can, because concrete will always crack no matter what, no matter where you're at, it's gonna happen. So the least we can do is at least give it some cuts where we can encourage cracking, and therefore we don't have nothing broke right across the middle somewhere. So we'll get this all saw cut back in. We'll remove the edges, clean up the slough and stuff here off the edges here that we got down in here. We don't want to leave that there because eventually it'll work its way up through the dirt. And we don't want to hit mowing stuff with that or anything like that. So we'll get that cleaned up, saw cuts, backfill the dirt, we'll be good. So there we go. We got everything all fixed up. All the trims on here. We just got to put some seed on and it'll be good to go. So hope you guys like this. See you next time.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.